everybody, welcome to Quested. I am God's bravest little boy. I'm Mikey Malikowski, and I'm here with...
David Ramos, the caffeine king.
Fuck you.
Will Rafter, the stinking bastard of a man.
And last but certainly not least,
Nathan English, the perpetual arbitrator.
That sounds like a Dark Souls boss.
For real.
The deep stroke punisher.
To immediely go on a tangent just to get this out of the way.
I love it.
But like the intro after singing the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme song for a full 2 minutes, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like an anime opening.
That means the world to me because that's the intended effect. I tried really hard to make it sound like it was made in like 2006.
Yes.
Just do all the tropes of the time. But how's everybody doing?
Wonderful.
We're here, we're alive. Things could be better.
I'm fully coked up on caffeine right now.
I'm here purely in spirit.
Yeah, I'm not physically here. I did 2 key bumps in my car, and
I'm in a spiritual K-hole right now.
A Red Bull, I feel like I'm near death.
I'm astral projecting from the backseat of my car.
Your fucking legs crossed, like.
Yeah. No, I'm just passed out, like drooling.
Your hands in your pants.
Yeah.
I like to think this is purgatory. And we're
True.
all
Feels
like
it.
Mikey's room is purgatory.
It honestly feels
since
like that
we do
sometimes.
everything here, Mikey's room is where I will be in purgatory when I die.
That's fact.
I think right now none of us are alive, and this is just one big waiting room.
When I die, I'm gonna have my funeral in this room, even if someone else lives here.
Like the 1800s, where their funeral is just at your house.
Yeah.
And they just laid you on the kitchen table, and then they moved you to eat.
Holy shit! I didn't realize how dark this shit is starting out.
They move you out of the way to eat.
They put your body on a table, and then when it's time to eat, they would just move it.
And they clear the dinner table.
They
And
just flip your body off the table, and they lay out.
wipe off your body crust.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Get his body goop off the table.
Get his
Crusting.
flakes off the fucking table.
They're like, can you pull his hand out of the gravy?
Yeah, he's like, ew.
Peepaw's hands in the gravy.
His eyes went open again. He's looking right at me.
Okay, you guys want to do a recap?
I can't
Absolutely.
do this. Go ahead.
Store Grandpa in the wine cellar.
Just leave him in the
Prop
the
'em up.
pantry until dinner's over.
Prop them up in the pantry. Okay, hang on.
I think we should do the intros again.
Yeah, do you want
Or
to?
leave both in.
All right.
No, don't.
Everybody, welcome back to Quest. I'll do it for the bit, baby.
I won't.
Yeah, just start this fucking thing.
Okay,
We already
let's go.
lost half
I
our
won't
viewership.
do it.
People are clicking off. I can feel it.
Yeah, we lost like 8 of our viewers.
You gotta
we're not
weed
rolling
people
dice,
out.
So they're like,
The fuck? I'm not clicking on this to hear them fucking gab.
I'm clicking on this to hear them roll dice.
I want to hear rolls. I'm not clicking this to fucking hear them joke around about how they want to kill themselves.
I'm petitioning for you to start using that as your character voice.
Blint.
Blint should just be a forever changing. Like, he should never be the same race, class, or voice in every. Like, he should just be different every episode.
Yeah, always play a different character.
That would be so
That'd be really.
frustrating to do as the player.
I would do it. Fuck it.
You would do it?
I need a role where I can use a stupid voice.
I can't wait. We need to get this recap popping off.
Yeah, I'm getting really upset.
Okay.
My time is money.
Facts.
Missing my kid's t-ball game for this shit.
Little Brandon?
Yeah, one of them.
Okay. Upon entering the extensive sewer system under the Carethian district of Crescent City, the gang traversed rickety bridges, met a cut-purse gnome, the leader of many factions in the underworld of the capital, and finally faced Seraphinius, the sewer king. In the kerfuffle, the bullywog necromancer was taken care of in the first turn of combat by Glitch, as Blint battled a small horde of zombies. After several failed attempts to fully kill the undead, they managed, through various Toll the Undead's bashings and vicious mockeries, to fell the horde and continued back up the narrow pipe to the Silver Spires. As they traversed, Glitch lost his step and slid back down face to face with an ominous figure in dark Crescent Guard plate. And that is where we find ourselves now. this figure, easily 7 feet tall,
Jesus.
stands up, or not stands up, is standing over you as you've slid back down this drain after losing your footing, your feet touching the tips of his dark Crescent Guard boots.
Ooh.
You called him a friend. He said, "We'll see about that." And you look at him, unable to really see further into the helm. You just see these arcane purple eyes. And he kneels down, looks at you eye to eye, where you see skin, and now closer to him, you see skin in his helm. You can't make out exactly what you're seeing, but he looks at you and says, "Run, before I change my mind."
Stranger danger! Get away from me! And I
you-
get up and I go to run away from him.
Okay. And as you are running away, do you look back at all, or are you just fully...
Fuck no, I don't look back.
You're fully just rocketing.
Glitch is a shark. He doesn't have a neck. He never looks back.
Facts. You are just running. I'm not gonna make you roll another save because you already had your misstep. It'd be fucking hilarious if I just was like, okay, now you're looking at him again, and you're looking at him again. But yeah, you run back up, picking up with Blint and Isaac maybe like 10 feet ahead of you.
I run past, I keep running as I get to them, and I run past them, and I'm like, get the hell out of here, there's a weirdo behind me.
I just keep going.
You are this, unlike the last bit of sewer pipes you've traversed, which were mostly heading downward. These are heading like straight up, consistently straight up. And it's honestly a little taxing on the fucking legs. It's like a hike up a mountain. As you're guessing, this is the main sewer pipe that leads down from the Silver Spire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. From the Silver Spires. And you start to see daylight ahead, maybe like 90 feet ahead of you, in this just straightaway sewer pipe. This huge, I haven't stressed how big this sewer pipe is. It's like, it started maybe like 15 feet in diameter or radius. I don't remember which one's the fucking whole thing. But,
yeah.
Now it is like 60 feet around. Like you are in a big fucking pipe.
Holy fuck.
Holy frick.
Is anyone looking behind?
Yeah.
No.
You peek at behind and nothing.
Oh, thank God we lost him. Oh, wait, who's God? And we continue running.
And as you run towards the light, you start to hear a familiar sound to you, Isaac, is the slow bustle of the Red Maple District off in the distance with the various sounds of the Silver Spires, which is mostly just, some nice little music and people at work, the waitstaff and such.
Mm-hmm.
And you exit this. You haven't exited the sewer pipe yet. Sorry, you get to the final precipice of this sewer pipe where it's not. There's no slant anymore, and you're now walking on even footing, about 10 feet out from the exit of this pipe, where you see just a small grate. Small in the sense of it's thin. There isn't a lot. You can clearly see through it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see you're at straight up the entrance to a lot of guard housing and noble housing in the Silver Spires.
Mm-hmm.
There is the main. I actually get to explain the Silver Spires layout now.
Nice.
So the Silver Spires are in the southwest of the capital. They overlook the Shimmer Lake and are, for all intents and purposes, considered guarded by the giant Arcane Turret at its most western wall, and the Shimmer Lake at its south, and the Red Maple District to its east. It is protected on all sides, essentially. And you're at the most northern part, looking essentially back, your faces are towards the Shimmer Lake. And you can't see it now because of the fucking, I don't even know, 100-something foot walls that guard this. But The Silver Spires are essentially 4 giant, huge little like elven spires, with these houses connected on these spires. It's essentially like there is housing built into the sides of these spires. And they're accessible from the inside. But around these 4 core spires are a bunch of guard housing and nobleman housing that you've Isaac have ventured around here a lot.
Yeah.
There is a little garden, a little koi pond, and a lot of foliage because they're trying to maintain a bit of nature and elven kind of fey aspect in this area. But it's the only way you can get into the Silver Spires, other than the sewer path you just took, is a bridge that crosses the Red Maple District, which you left about 24 hours ago. Not even 24 hours ago. Maybe it was like 20 hours ago.
Yeah.
Earlier today. Jesus. Yeah. And you right now, looking out the sewer grate, you are back, flanked by the koi pond, a small little guardhouse, and mostly just brush, like trees, bushes, and you see off to the far left the bridge that crosses into the Silver Spire district from the Red Maple. And you see along this cobblestone path that snakes about like 120 feet to your left, heading towards the palace, a couple guards, and they're just walking around, and they relieve some other guards of their duty and take up post by a couple pillars. And yeah, you're left with this feeling of what is next.
We were just getting chased by a crazed murderer. He looked like a demon in armor, and he was tall. He may have even been taller than you, Blint.
No, not possible.
Yes, that's the man I saw on the rooftop before we went down into the sewers.
Who is he?
No fucking idea.
Well, we better get the fuck out of here because that shit was crazy.
But we haven't even, done anything to be warranted being followed. We've done nothing. We're just innocent.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anywhere that, the guards aren't? Like a path to the Silver Spires?
Absolutely.
Swag.
This is where Isaac's from, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like his it's been his home for the last 11 years.
Yeah.
10.
10?
Yeah.
You can't quite get a good read on exactly where the guards could be because it changes very frequently, but the left is not a viable option. You'd have to. There's the guard housing and the cobblestone path that leads towards it, and that is probably the highest concentration of guards. You would have to take a roundabout way, which, with your knowledge, at least you spent a little bit amount of time out here, and you would know that there's probably a couple nobleman houses around here, and if you were to follow the brush, you'd probably have a safe passage, but you would have to deal with nobles. It's basically if you are seen to the right, you are in view of the Arcane Turret. But that's only if you're seen.
Right.
Basically, your two options right now are left or right.
Are we not allowed to be here?
Well, it's up in the air right now. I'm not really sure. Hopefully, sewer friend got the word out, but,
We didn't really do anything, though.
Yeah, but, Father Cromwell is a master manipulator, so...
I thought manipulating was a good thing.
It can be.
Just...
Usually, when I do it, it's a really good thing normally.
So it's good when you manipulate people, but not when other people do it?
Yeah, actually, I would say that. I would. I'm sure it'll be fine for you too once you get the hang of it, but,
I look at Blint and I start whispering. I'm like, Blint, I don't know how I feel, but Is it possible that maybe... No, I'm crazy. Is it possible that maybe Isaac's wrong? No, that's crazy. Why would I say that?
Isaac's just talking, thinking you're still listening.
I don't know. He's
Blint's like crouched down and like whispering to him. He's like, I don't know. I mean, he's a manipulator, so maybe he's manipulating you to think he's not.
Glitch has a huge realization and just like wide-eye stares at the ground. And then he like looks at Isaac and he's like, no, he's my friend. He wouldn't do that.
I mean, he taught Crudge. You guys taught Crudge how to manipulate. We saw it firsthand. But like you said, there's good manipulators and there's some bad manipulators. I guess
This ethical stuff is very complicated.
I'll just stay away from ethics completely. Nothing I've ever done is ethical.
All right, Mr. Isaac, what were you saying? I wasn't listening.
I also wasn't listening.
But anyway, that's how I ended up here. So, oh, what? Did you say something?
That's a great story, or I'm sorry about that.
Thank you, Blint. That's kind.
You know.
All right, so I'm thinking we go to the right, probably.
Right. Let's go to the right, because that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But do we? That's just the first thing that popped in your head?
Yeah.
We go to the right?
Yeah, we just always do the first thing that pops into my head.
To your head?
Mm-hmm.
Or our head? Are we in a group consciousness?
Well, I'm not, so...
This is going to start walking to the right.
Okay, before you can do that, you guys are at this grate. Like, it is a metal grate that is, like, affixed to this exit of this copper tube to the sewer. How do you guys want to detach this metal grate so you can get out?
I'm going to punch it.
Do we want to do...
This is at the end of the...
Yeah, you're at the very end. You were looking through that to get a plan, and now you have to...
Like in Toy Story when they're like...
Yeah.
Ram.
Yeah, how do you guys want to go about it? What's the move?
I'm doing combos on it. I'm just punching it with my fists and kicking it. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to... Are you actually trying to, like, bust it open?
Yeah.
Strength style?
We're
Yeah.
gonna bust it open, all right.
Okay. Give
Cut
me
all my jokes out this whole episode.
give me a strength saving throw, or
Just a strength check?
yeah, give me athletics.
Yeah.
Let me in.
My tiny metal hands busting against the cage. That's pretty good. That's gonna be 19.
Oh shit! Good shit. So you fully Mortal Kombat combo this thing. You just
I hit it with a 20-piece combo.
and real quick, it is not quiet as you punch, kick, and it just shoots out. You're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for, and you rocket the grate into a tree. And you watch as almost instantly two of the guards that are standing at the very edge of the cobblestone path, guarding a pillar with a nice little sconce, perk up and walk this way.
They don't see us, though?
They don't see you yet, but they heard that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go say hi to them.
No, you motherfucker, don't go out there, you piece of shit. Back up, everyone back into the fucking sewer. Everyone back into the fucking sewer.
All right, I back up.
Okay,
we're in.
you guys are backing up into the sewer as they're getting closer, and as they leave your periphery, you watch them stand over this grate, and I am going to roll this above the board. I'll roll it on the table over here. It's going to be a luck check for if they decide to investigate or not.
We should just pretend we're plumbers.
What if they want to be our friends? What if they're nice?
You want over 11.
No.
Oh my freaking god.
The mystery.
17, baby.
Nice.
Okay. Their backs are turned to you guys as they're looking at the grate facing the tree.
How close are they to?
They're about 35 feet away.
Okay.
So do you guys sneak back to the exit of the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah, their backs are turned to and they're just like standing over the grate, like hands on the hips, dad style, like, what the hell's that? How did that happen? The fall from the tree?
In the pipe right now?
You're still in the pipe, but now there's no grate on the thing capping it off. So you guys seemingly are free to make your exit.
Where was that? Like the brush from where we are?
It is about like 20 feet ahead of you. You're at like an outcropping basically where there is a bunch of brush, some houses about like 40, 50 feet to the right, and a little koi pond. So you'd be able to maneuver around some brush, but you're gonna be dick to the dirt.
Let's do it.
It's like an army term, right?
Let's go to the brush.
All right, I'm gonna walk out.
Everybody give me, unless you're not trying to be stealthy, give me stealth checks.
I'm not being stealthy unless someone tells me to.
Be fucking stealthy.
Got 21.
Damn, good shit for a fucking barbarian, baby. Yeah.
Blint's like, he's running like violently.
Silently but violently.
He's like sweating.
A lot of nose. Saying ow. Oh, you got fucked up by those zombies.
True, yeah, he's sort of fucked up right now.
Quote unquote, you have bacteria in you.
Are you guys fucking coming or what?
I got a 17,
Good shit.
so I roll out like a heavy ball,
You're a ball.
and then you just hear ding, ding, ding as I army crawl across the floor. Trying to, trying to mimic Butch or Blint.
Butch.
What about you, Isaac?
23.
Damn, good job, boys. So what is your mode of transportation? He is army crawling. He is full sprinting.
I think Isaac is just like really good at being quiet.
A brisk walk.
Yeah.
Swagger.
Yeah. It's got a silent walk.
Fuck yeah.
So are we in the brush or just going around it?
So you are, Blint, somehow you are catching every like tall hedge. Or no. Sorry.
You have his branches hanging down. And
I didn't mean like you're getting hit. Like you're like you are running side by side with every tall hedge. So you actually are like you're strafing basically. Like whenever there's a low bush, you duck and dodge, but then when you like see like a tall hedge, you're like ow, like that thing. And
forearming branches.
And Glitch is effortlessly like power fucking crawling.
Little wheels come out, so like it looks like I'm army crawling, but I'm just like going across the floor like a fucking cart.
You could ride him like a fucking all-terrain skateboard. And Isaac is just walking like he's meant to be here.
like a ballet dancer.
Oh,
He's like,
dude, like fucking his hands up.
Yeah, I'm doing jazz hands.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Like that's how you walk silently.
Yeah. All the noise gets canceled by my jazz hands.
You're running like Ezra Miller as the Flash.
Yeah.
Why did they fucking pick that?
I just put on rollerblades
belly rocking.
before I stealth.
Ezra Miller was Millie rocking. They were fucking hitting
rocking
fucking
in turbo speed.
Yeah.
Light speed.
But you guys managed to pass this area. You round the koi pond as the brush starts to hug it a little more to create sort of like a narrow path as you three effortlessly crest around it. You are greeted to a small like wrought iron gate that looks like it's for a homestead. That sections off the koi pond, built into the wall. You're at the farthest northern wall of the Silver Spires. Kind of like walking around Tom Clancy style, like, and you guys are greeted to this wrought iron gate that denotes a noble house. House Terrafin.
I'm gonna punch the gate open.
Please do not fucking punch anything.
I go to give it the 20-piece combo again.
You're like putting your hand on it, like you're ready to like power up. You see past this iron gate, there is this like very quaint elven build white stone house with a green roof. And there is smoke actively coming out of the chimney. There seemingly is no guard on duty outside of this nobleman's house.
Let me bust the gate open. I think I can do it.
Please do not.
Glitch busts it wide open.
And then I go to bust it open.
Okay. You can stop him, Isaac, if you have like another plan.
Tackle him.
No?
Sitting in anger.
Natural 20.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. With a nat 20, I can't even fucking impose the thing that I was gonna do. You somehow hit it so hard and so yet so soft. Like your fucking hand moves like the wind, and it just you punch right where the lock would be, and it just like sounds just like a toom, and you just watch as the lock like falls off and just.
I think I found my new purpose. Busting gates open.
Gatebuster. Gatebuster glitch. Glitch the gatebuster?
It is admirable that you one-shotted both gates. I honestly did not think either of them would open.
I'm a god at busting gates open. Don't underestimate me ever again.
Should make like a traveling show after this. You know what I mean?
Where I just bust gates open?
Yeah, we just punch shit, see what happens.
Set up doors in front of me, I'll bust them down.
How many doors can he blow off the hinges in 12 seconds?
The gods close a door and I bust it right open.
When one door closes, I bust it open.
Bust it open.
When one door closes, I bust 3 more open.
I didn't really like his later work when he moved on to Windows.
Too easy.
It was way too easy.
It's overplayed.
He got soft.
Overdone.
But yeah, this gate creaks open as you look past these. The rest of the perimeter of this noble house is. He kind of has like privacy hedges that follow the wrought iron gates. Like the gates were built there, and then he decided to put hedges in to have more privacy.
Mm.
And you know Lord, I said Terrafin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lord Terrafin. He is this snooty, high elven guy, and throwback when I said you had some people that didn't like you at the Silver Spires. He is one of them. He thought your tales were boorish.
Yeah, of course he did.
And he liked something with a little more elegance. And he often saw you as inelegant. And you know he has a small family. He has a tiefling wife and a couple of kids.
I hate this guy.
Do you want us to kill him for you?
No, let's leave.
You know this guy? Is he one of your old friends?
No. Well, I know him, but he's certainly not a friend.
Like an enemy?
Yeah, more like a nuisance.
Like a nuisance.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to start punching people instead of gates, I think.
Yes, hopefully once we're in the Silver Spires.
I'm
certain people. Don't just punch anyone, Glitch.
Yeah, Glitch, you get in there, you punch anyone you want. Straight in the fucking dick. Or whatever they have.
I'm getting a lot of mixed messages here.
I don't understand.
Well, you're telling me one thing and he's telling me another.
Right.
So that would be a mixed message.
More like 2 messages.
All right, do you know where we're going, Isaac?
Mm-hmm.
All right, lead the way.
All right.
So you start walking at this like small. He has a little path that connects the exit of this place. You're at the entrance, and he connects to the exit on the like about 60 feet away, just straight forward. You will be walking past windows though. So how we gonna do about this?
Can we walk under them?
Of course. Give me a stealth check, please.
Can I just be short enough to not have to?
Actually, wait. Yeah, you were definitely short enough. This is a noble house.
I
It's
got
taller.
15.
15?
14.
Can I have wheels on my arms and legs? Let's go. It just falls down to the ground.
Oh, so what it was? You got 14, and you got 15.
Yep.
That is good. You guys, you guys duck under this window and like stick to the wall and kind of just like shimmy underneath it, and Glitch just walks.
Yeah, I'm just normally walking.
And you hear inside, Lord Terrafin, and he's like, "Darling, we're running late. We need to go. We need to go inside. Come on. The kids are already in there. Like, we need to do something. The queen is gonna have a little dance with me, I think. Come on, darling." And his wife is fucking crying. She's like, the dress it's ugly. It's so ugly. And he's like, "Darling, you're overreacting. You're being a woman."
Jesus.
Yeah.
Can Blint look through the window and be like, "Oh, the dress is fucking hideous."
It is a hideous.
Like, just like
fucking
his
dress.
eyes, he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, the dress is fucking
It's
disgusting."
for some reason it's like glittery
I
for
look
no
up.
reason.
I look up to. Oh, ew.
That is not.
fuck?
That's not for her. No.
I use
What
the
was she
fur.
thinking?
I use the fur on the back of Glint to climb, or Blint to climb up him, and I'm like, oh, that is a pretty ugly dress.
It's like it looks like a. I don't know, what's the ugliest thing you can think of? It's like shit brown, but it
Corduroy.
has. It's. I like corduroy.
It's like, but a corduroy fucking
yeah, corduroy
gown.
ball gown. Yeah,
Like rhinestones.
it's a rhinestone corduroy ball gown. She's like, "This looks like it came out from Antropica. This is so gross.
Wait, what the fuck did she just say?
Let's leave.
It's a poor person's corduroy."
Jesus.
Earth tones are not her thing.
These are bad people.
Yeah. Did anyone else hear that passing comment about her being a woman though? Because that was just off the wall. Like, I knew he was a bad dude, but like, shit, relax.
Sounds like he's got more issues than meets the eye.
Yeah, I think he's balding.
All right, Mr. Isaac.
He sounded bald.
Yeah, let's leave.
He sounded bald.
I start moving.
So you guys finally get to the end of the yard. It's kind of like a little backyard area. There's like two little steel chairs that are like with this little garden. It's a pretty nice garden. There's like a flower pot and shit, or not a flower pot, a watering can and stuff tucked by the door. Seems like they keep it up pretty well. And you are greeted to another gate.
Let me at it. Let me bust it down.
No, please.
Looking past this gate also. Looking past this gate, because it's just like, small, thin iron bars. You see an open expanse. It is more localized noble housing, maybe not as bougie as Lord Taverns, that basically are in the direct shadow of not only the palace, the biggest silver spire, but the Arcane Turret, as it crests on the wall behind it. This huge, almost like... Do you want to describe them also? Because you made them.
Oh, yeah. So the Arcane Turrets they are probably like, I don't even know.
They're fucking big. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably like 100 feet tall. The tower inside kind of has like a spiraling staircase with like multi-level flooring. And then on top it kind of, on top there's like no walkway. It's kind of just like a floating gigantic ass gem.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a pale blue color, and kind of looks like a Eye of Sauron if it was blue and like good flavored.
Yeah, not evil looking.
Yeah, and then they have people inside that operate it.
It's made of the same white stone as the walls.
Yeah.
And yeah, there are, that there's guard duties and guard details that there's a specific engineer that operates each of the 3 arcane turrets in Crescent City. But you would know that there's a lot less foliage ahead of you and a lot more people.
Mr. Isaac, I think that busting down gates is my true calling.
He's really good at it.
Have I ever steered you wrong before?
Man. It's a loaded question, but, I mean, yeah, kind of, when we almost died, like, 2.5 hours ago?
When? What?
Remember? In the Forest of Cats?
Have I ever steered you wrong since then?
Suppose not.
That's pretty good. 2.5 hours.
How can you argue with that logic? Let me bust the gate open.
Let them bust it wide open.
Listen, Glitch. I'm just worried that if you bust those gates open and someone hears us, then we're not even going to make it to the Silver Spire. Right?
Okay.
How do we get there if we don't bust it wide open?
Stay quiet. Try to blend in like we have been so far.
I don't know if you've seen us, but we don't really blend in that well.
What do you mean? You look down at his clothes, they're like bloody and fucking ripped, and we're covered in sewage.
Yeah, you
You look great. Look at us.
Yeah, you're not only covered in sewage, but you are bleeding from your shin and like right leg.
You look boogers and shit like on his face. Well, we look great. What? This is a prime time.
Boogers on your face like a little
So,
kid.
the amount of people coming into the maple, is it wood?
A red maple district.
Red Maple District. Is it like a flood of people like going towards the Silver Spires?
This is more of a bougie event, so it's mostly like people of note that have gotten invitations. It's not necessarily a flood of people, but it is, like I would say the street is often crowded with at least like 5 people. Every like 10 minutes.
Wait, you're from here, right, Mr. Isaac?
Yes.
Couldn't you just say that you're in the party?
Yes, I could, but I don't know who's with Father Cromwell or not. And he says he has access to the lasers.
Well, do you think that he would have been able to deliver the information about us so fast?
Yeah,
Because-
yeah.
Do you think so? I mean, we're pretty...
It's been an hour.
Yeah. The whole sewer ordeal took like an hour. It's actually been 2 hours since you talked to him because the party is starting.
Yeah, but we took the short rest and then we left.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it was an hour for the short rest, an hour in the sewers. Party is started. Teverin.
So is he
said
already in there, or do we not know that?
that. You're unaware.
Okay.
I set down my bag and start opening it up and going through it. I'm gonna pull out an outfit.
Okay. Yeah, you are covered in stinky shit.
Yeah. I just
There is a little bird bath out here back in this backyard area.
All right, everybody use the bed bath.
There's
Real quick.
there's some buckets. There's some buckets for like gardening and shit too, and the watering can.
I smell like my Aunt Margaret.
All right, we gotta wash off.
Get a lot of ants.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did
One
say
has,
you
like,
got
a
a
massive
fuck ton of people.
family.
All right, we start washing off.
Okay. Let's have a
I'm-
fun
I'm-
little roll for it, huh?
Blint's washing Isaac. He's like, no, yourself. I'm washing them.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm like, wait. Wait, hold on. Are we doing ourselves or?
Everybody, roll a d6.
Got 3.
3.
I also got 3.
I got 5.
So, you got 2 3s and a 5. So that is how long it takes you to get fully clean.
Jesus.
So after about 5 minutes, give me a stealth check while that happens, because you're pouring water onto yourself.
I'm a stinky little boy.
Yeah, you guys reek. You're fully walking in poo-poo water.
16.
16? Damn, baby.
You said stealth?
Yes, please.
That's going to be a 13 for me.
Good shit.
I got a 19.
So, you guys get after the 5 minutes, you guys are fully clean, and everything went off without a hitch. Went well. And you get ready to go back to the gate or the hatch or wherever you're gonna go to get over this place. And who had the watering can? Actually, we'll say Glitch had the watering can. Glitch goes to put it down back where it was, and you just hear a tee as it pushes, like it falls down on the ground a little bit, and makes a little noise. And you hear deep in the house, "What was that? Oh, intruders!
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
And Lord Terrafin, yeah, Terrafin, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
He fucking with his toupee on his head and his like fake long elven hair. It's his hair in the back, but it's a toupee on top. And he has extensions, and he's like, "Come back here! Have at thee, guards, guards!" And you are faced now with a decision: how we boot scoot boogieing, or are we dealing? You guys are at the gate, maybe 20 feet away from Terrafin right now, as he is head out the door, out of his back door, yelling for the guards.
So we can either run away or
You could. I mean,
them?
any option is a viable option to what you want to do with this situation. There are several.
Do you trust me? I'm gonna turn you invisible. I feel like it'd be better if you didn't get seen than two random strangers.
Oh, true. Knock him out. Oh, sick. I'm fucking invisible.
You look at your own hand and it's invisible.
Glitch, knock that motherfucker out.
And you, in this split second kind of decision, you assume that more guards are coming, but
Instantly?
no. You just assume that they would be pretty quick, as there's a guardhouse maybe 50 feet away from this place. It's in earshot. But you only hear one set of footsteps.
Can I stealth?
Lord Terrafin is looking directly at you and Blint.
Oh, he sees us?
Yeah, he's looking at you guys. Like, you guys are like, I think I said 20 feet away from him in his backyard.
He's inside, or is he like outside staring at us?
His head is peeking out of the house.
Oh, okay.
As he yelled outside for the guards.
Hi, we're here to fix your toilet.
Do you wanna roll deception?
Yeah.
Okay.
here to fix your toilet.
Do you want to give him the help action somehow?
Sure.
Can I give myself guidance?
Oh, you can give yourself guidance. Yeah, I think we said that's a thing. So, Blint, what do you say to give him the help action, which will grant him advantage on the roll?
We did just come out of the sewer.
True. You do have a bit of a stench to you still, but you look clean, and the stench is way less.
Yeah, we're here, we're the plumbers. You called, the toilet's fucked up, and you got a big party, so we're here. My friend's got little hands. He can get in anywhere. He can get in the toilet bowl and pull the shit right out of it if he wanted to. So
Your big stinky loaf.
Yeah, I'm a toilet bot. All right, so that's gonna be 22.
Oh, baby. So you say that, and he looks, as you say the little hands thing, he looks at your hands, Glitch. You literally watch him, like, survey you up and down with his nose in the air. He's like, well, you do have tiny little hands, and I laid a big stinky.
Yes, a man as elegant as you looks like you would leave the most stinkiest of shits. Like, you'd need an elegant toilet just to take a stinky poopy.
Oh my! I have. Don't tell anyone, but I've got the most elegant toilet here, and I lay shits like a man. So
I can tell.
Yeah, probably big old greasy,
absolutely sloppy. Yes,
sloppy shits. Yeah,
like a man would, you know. And you watch as a guard like arrives from the where you were going to leave towards the rightmost area past the closed gate. The guard walks up to the closed gate, just one singular guard, and he goes, "Oh, Dimitri, never mind. The plumbers have been called. They're here to help me with my problem." And
yeah, why don't you go back to guarding something, Dimitri?
and he just looks
go
at
guard something.
you see, like, he's wearing like a Crescent guard helm, so you can't quite see like his face, but you watch as his eyes, like the light in his eyes, just kind of like peter out a little bit, and he just, "Yeah, fine, I'll go guard some shit." And he just walks away. Lord Terrafin steps aside at his door and lets you guys in the house.
Do I was I given a thing when I first like became a fucking like court jester here? Was I given a signifier to show that I was like with the court?
The house crest of House Athelion.
All right, I'm gonna whisper to Blint. Blint, don't look down at me. Hold your hand out behind your back.
Oh, okay. What are you gonna put in it? Something weird?
No, it's a little metal thing. It is what?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
It's a
I farted. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought the sewage would cover that up, but
Trying to keep it really quiet.
You just hear like the throat sounds of like retching.
yeah, Blint's like looking both ways because he can't exactly see where he is.
Blint, just when you're done here, tell them you're the royal plumber.
Okay.
And I'd put it in your hand.
He's like, "Wow, an award, a medal. I didn't even do anything." And he slaps it onto his like clothes really hard, and it like sticks there.
Yeah, there's like a little. There's a little. It's like it was like a pin designed to like go like be affixed to garb, but it's like a thick metal one, and you just stab it into your fucking fur.
It's in his fur. Yeah, they told me I'd come out here and I'd be a failure, but look at me. I'm part of the royal, whatever.
Oh, you're
thing.
a royal plumber?
Huh?
You're the royal plumber?
Who is?
You,
yeah, I'm the royal plumber.
And this is your hand boy?
Well, yeah, he's more than a hand boy.
I do more than hand stuff.
So he does mouth stuff, hand stuff. He can fix anything.
Oh, wonderful. You fix toilets with your mouth.
Yeah, I guess I do now.
That's beautiful. Yes.
Staring daggers at Blint.
I won't make you do that. You can use your hands for this one. I'm not feeling particularly precocious today.
Yeah, just leave it to the professionals. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, step aside.
And you guys are now in his living room area. It's got this beautiful. You see the fireplace with which the chimney is attached. With a fire being stoked out by his wife. This taller, also snooty tiefling woman in the shitty corduroy dress.
Can I clock where like the exits are from this room? Like other exits besides where we came in?
Yes, of course. You are looking at like there's a bearskin rug. There is a couch that is like a beautiful like Victorian chaise lounge or whatever the fuck that shit's called.
A Davenport.
There's a Davenport. There's a chase. There's an armoire and shit.
I don't know what any of these words are.
I don't know what a Davenport is.
Oh, the parlor. That's what people used to call like their living room.
He definitely calls it the parlor. But
stupid.
You see that there's like bookshelves that line the walls and stuff, and like finery, and like there's some like scotch out and stuff. And you look, and there's a small nook to the right near the front door. It's kind of this open concept area. Where you can see a small nook to the right of the front door that is the kitchen area. And then to the left, there is a series of rooms that you would assume are bedrooms. And basically, it's this kind of open area, and to the left are bedrooms.
All right. Okay. I just want to like keep an eye on like paths, the paths of least resistance.
Yeah. Okay. So behind you is the back door. About 50 feet in front of you is the front door.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go to the left, which he takes you to the left past the Davenport in the parlor, You are greeted to a small hallway that has 4 different rooms, kind of branching out into the bigger area of this house. You pass an open door that has like an office that is like the one immediately next to the parlor. Is this nice little like office with a desk in there. There is like books and like a smoking chair and stuff. You head directly across the room from that, across the hallway from that is like a kid's room. You see like bunk beds in there, and like doll houses and shit, and some like play swords and stuff. And then the final 2 rooms at the back of this house, with a window in the hallway, is to the left a bathroom. It's this big ass bathroom, nice marble floors and such. And across from that is like a little closed room that has a little peephole on the window, or on the door, I mean.
So we're at the bathroom now?
Yeah, you're at the far back of the house. There's a window that you can see like kind of like a scene of the... It's not a beautiful view. It's the big giant walls that crisscross the Crescent City. And you're in the bathroom.
All right, thank you so much, my lord. Just leave it to us. You go get ready for your party, and you let the professionals take care of it. This elegant bathroom in this elegant house. You let us do everything from here on out.
I really didn't think that my toilet was clogged until someone told me. And I mean, I trust you. Strapping men.
Why would you assume that your toilet is clogged? You have greater things to worry about. A man as luxurious as you.
You are so right. Well, I am going to get prepared. I'm going to talk the wife down and find a new dress that she won't freak out about. Am I right?
Yeah, something
sure.
not corduroy.
Something like that.
Because I've heard corduroy's out of style.
It is quite oafish, yes.
Yeah, until our earth tones are out.
Oh, well, do they normally have the royal plumber in earth tones as well? You look a little ripped.
Oh, this is just like a fashion thing.
Do you want a jumper?
Oh no, he's fine. You just go get ready. You leave the rest to us.
I would really appreciate people working in my house to have beautiful finery, you know what I mean? What if someone walks in and sees?
Look, we'll make sure that nobody sees us. You have more important things to worry about, okay?
All right.
These are my work clothes.
Okay.
Yes, we wouldn't. The
that
kind of
makes sense.
The kind of work that we're about to do, we wouldn't want to ruin any luxurious clothes that you have.
Don't say any more, you silly metallic boy.
No,
Lords above.
Yeah,
Oh.
just
would
you
never
should just
wanna
go.
do
I
get
can't
ready.
believe I was so stupid to assume such a thing.
No,
And he's
not
walking away. Assume such a thing. Why would I do that? I'm such an idiot.
Can I say I broke off into the office when they walked past it?
Fuck yeah. So, you guys we're gonna deal with them first. So you're in this bathroom alone. You don't know where Isaac is.
Yeah, that guy really fucking sucks. I don't like him at all.
I don't understand.
I don't know, he's weird, but we have to find a way to get either out of here or find Mr. Isaac again without raising any alarms. I did clock a couple exits while we were on our way up here. It didn't look like there was like people in the house, did there? Like besides them?
No, they said the kids were already at the party, the soiree.
So it's just all I saw was like him and his wife, right?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think we have to worry about anyone in the house besides the 2 of them, and I don't really clock him as the type of guy to come back and check on us because he seems really fucking stupid.
I feel like he'll forget we're in here. Maybe we could just slip out the back door and tell him we're going to get tools or
Yeah,
really anything.
If he sees us, we'll have an excuse. I don't know if Isaac. Well, actually, I have no idea if Isaac followed us in here or not. But we will have to meet up with him somehow. We don't have any way of like contacting him, do we?
No, unfortunately.
Shit.
Is the office in the same hall?
Yeah, it's in the same hall. It's like the room over from where you guys are.
But do we know that?
You would know. You don't know he's in there, but you know it's in the same hall and it's right
right.
next to it because you passed it on the way to the bathroom.
Should we,
Invisibility does last an hour.
I could ritual cast detect magic to try and find him.
True, that would work. He does. Yeah, that would work.
So we're just gonna hang out in here for like 10 minutes. You're gonna watch me meditate, maybe like keep an eye on the door, just to make sure no one's coming. So you keep a lookout while I cast this spell, so we can try and track him down. Because if I do this, my sensor should pick up on where the invisible, like the spell that I cast on him is.
okay. I was gonna just open the door and yell, but that sounds a lot better.
Oh yeah, maybe don't do that.
Okay.
And he's like Blint is like cartoonishly looking through a crack in the door with one big eyeball, like in a Looney Tunes. He's
Little
like,
fur coming through the crack
you
of the
just
door.
see like half of his giant head, just like
I am keeping my eyes peeled. I haven't blinked in over a minute and a half.
You just gotta do that 9 times.
he's looking so intently that he's straining himself.
You're just watching as Lord Terrafin is walking around. He's like, Amelia, but with an E. Amelia, what are you doing? You're making this a big fuss. Baby. Away from me. I need space. And he's like, well, there's always the florist.
And
And
Blint's like,
Yeah, they're fighting. Yeah, they are not. I wonder if he told her about the earth tones.
as he's looking to the door.
Yeah, the rhinestones weren't doing it for me either.
baby, the earth tones are just bad.
Okay, he just told her about the earth tones.
They're fucking ugly. I don't know what to tell you.
He said they're ugly, and I agree with that.
She is crying. She's face down on like the couch, like just like, I'm not going to the party.
No, the missus doesn't want to go to the party.
Like, I'll go without you then. Fine. And he goes,
He seems like he's going anyway.
Royal Plumbers, do what you must. And he just like fucking turns tail and leaves through the back door.
All right, he's gone, so now we're just worried about the missus.
And you see as soon as he leaves, and she like lifts her head up, looks out like at the window, and then like she was fully faking crying, and she just lights up a Mareweed cigarette, Mareweed joint, and is like, she's like, oh thank fuck. And we will cut over to Isaac in the office. You tucked into the office before the events of this happening. You hear a spat in the other room. And when you're in here, it's a pretty bare office for a man of this stature. And you see various like cartography things. Like he must have been a map maker. Kind of stashed away, collecting dust.
Oogie, wait. Okay.
There is a cartography kit here.
I'll take it.
So you could
I'll take that.
do that in the future. But there's also a map of Carathuan that is
Yes.
framed
I want it.
from before it was like ruins. But it might help you now because, you know, it wasn't all taken. There's like stuff standing there.
Yeah. Can I quickly look through the other maps before I take that off the wall?
Yeah, you find mostly regional maps of like Maw Pond, which is a town, I think, to the south of Crescent City. You find a really detailed map of the Shimmer Lake, denoting various small little like islands on it and stuff, and alcoves. You find God's Crest Cove, which is this cove that existed before the settlement of the Crescent Guard, of Crescent City, and had like historical significance long ago. And you see a map of supposed anathema. You have what looks like a very rare, very old, kept in like a thin veneer kind of laminate that's in like this. It's not essentially plastic, but it's in like this glass, like it's very thin glass, kind of made to be presented, but he was hiding it, of King Rory Athelion, Rory the Red, his initial plans for anathema. This is like a collector's piece. I don't even, like, you don't even think that the queen knows about this.
Yeah, Isaac pulls it out and he's like, oh my god. What the fuck?
You're just, it's like floating because you're invisible.
Yeah. If I can take it, I will.
Oh, yeah, you can absolutely take it.
I'll take the framed. The framed one is Carathuan, right?
Yes.
I'll
and
take
then
the framed
encased
one.
in this like thin glass is this. You assume it's kind of like a hermetic seal so that the pages can't
Yeah.
degrade.
If I can take both, I shall.
You can. You're gonna be carrying them around unless you can like. No, wait. Your Gucci bag is probably big enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can tuck them in there. They might be sticking out a little bit,
That's
but
fine.
But you got them in there.
Zip it up as tight as possible.
And there is a like a light wood desk in the middle of the room.
I'm gonna look through some paperwork of his, if possible, quickly.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Can I use my glasses?
Oh, first time, yeah.
My inspectacles?
Mm-hmm. What did those do?
Oh! I found it. They're not called the inspectacles.
Oh, I didn't think they were.
They're called the eyes of minute seeing.
Yeah.
It's so fucking annoying. It just gives me advantage on investigation checks that rely on sight.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
14.
14?
Yeah.
So you like open a couple drawers. There's these like little cupboards in there, kind of in this little nook in the bottom, kind of like how some desks have like a PC area. And this is obviously there's no fucking PCs, so he just has like a little area for like little knickknacks and such. You find mostly just like idols of like regular gods and stuff in those ones, but you pull out a drawer and you're digging around in it. You find a couple letters to what you would recognize as some workers in the florist shop, specifically to Twig and Rose. And you see they're actually like they're written so differently than what you've seen of this guy. Like they're poetic and like he's like trying to like be very respectful and stuff in his description of them, and like he's curating a personality.
Oh my god. Ew,
and how he
wants
like
to be me so bad.
Yeah, it does read as like he's like trying to emulate you. And you've probably seen him at the florist once or twice.
Yeah. I'll take these.
Oh fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm taking them.
And as you close the cupboard, you hear like a and you watch as like in like the side of the desk, like usually like under where you'd keep your feet, a little cupboard opens.
Boogie.
And you see
What's
like
in that?
envelope slots. Like
I look in them.
Like you're at like a mail room almost.
Yeah.
You look in there. There is correspondence with Father Cromwell.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Okay.
And you see the correspondence between Father Cromwell. What you've like as you're speed reading these over the next like 10 minutes as Glitch is like doing his detect magic. As you skim through them, the messages are like not very telling. You could tell Father Cromwell is not dumb enough to just explain a plan, but he says, "Meet me at the party at 8 o'clock."
Mm-hmm.
Or no, not 8 o'clock. It was like 8 when you guys got. So like at like 9 o'clock, meet me at the party at the server's nook, and we will discuss our words for Sora Athelion.
All right, I take it.
You grab that shit.
Yeah.
All is going all in the Gucci bag.
Facts. And then I, after getting all the shit that I want out of there, I'll just go out to the bathroom, kind of sneakily.
So you are exiting the room as Glitch, your detect magic finally pops off, and you see a signature, 2 little spectacles. You see like magic in what looks like 2 little like circles, walking out of the office and heading towards the what school is your spectacles? Or no, detect magic doesn't determine school. That's identified. Never mind.
No, it'll tell
it
you.
does.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does. It does. What's the school of those in spectacles? Or eyes of minute seeing?
No freaking idea.
No idea.
I would assume like enhancement or some shit.
Yeah, enchantment or
Or
something.
enchantment, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of glow with like the color associated often with enchantment magic. And they are coming closer to you.
All right, Blint. So we're gonna have to get around here sneaky so we can find Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just gonna have to like, not walk as heavy as you're walking.
I got 1 speed, bro. I got 1 gear.
Like, can you be any lighter? As I'm
Maybe if
clanking?
I think mentally, like really hard, I could feel lighter. Yeah.
Yeah, like speak it into existence or something, or whatever you people do.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys done in here?
Oh, what? Who the fuck is that?
What the? It's a ghost!
Oh my god! I knew this place was haunted.
What?
Oh no, it's Isaac. What's going on?
Wait, where? What? Who is it? Who's there?
He's right here, and I punch him.
Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
You tuck out of the way.
Yeah, let's go.
He can kind of see you where you're at though with your
Yeah.
spectacles.
I'm like, wait, come back. I'm trying to show him where you are, and I swing again,
No.
and I miss.
We have important business matters to attend to.
All right, let's get out of here. Are you gonna lead the way?
Are
I
we
know
still
where this
There
facing
is
the
a there is a window at the edge of this hallway.
We don't need to sneak out. Just tell her you're done with your fucking work.
But we didn't even touch the toilet.
I'll walk over and cast mending on it to see if anything happens.
Does that fuck with your invisibility?
No, it has to be
An
An
attack?
attack, yeah.
Okay.
an attack or an effect on a creature.
Got you. That's what I thought. Just had to keep it right. Fucking yeah. You cast mending and a little fucking turd just bloop, pops out of the plumbing and just is like floating in the toilet. This toilet was not clogged.
All right,
Let's leave.
all right, Mrs. Extravagant Lady. We're gonna head out of here. We're all done with your toilet.
Yep.
And she is high as fuck at this point. She's in like a nightgown and she's like sprawled out across the armchair and she's like, "Well, have a wonderful party."
You also have a wonderful party.
Blint walks up. Hey, it's been a long day. You mind if I get a little
What?
toke on the smoke?
Oh, I thought you were insinuating some untoward things. She like hands it to you.
He's like, Jesus Christ. Turns around.
Were you rooting around in that sewage a lot? You smell.
I work on toilets, so yeah, sometimes we smell like piss, shit.
That's just the name of the game. All right, Blint, let's leave.
Yep, we gotta go. And he takes it and leaves.
Her hands are just out to take it back, and she's like, "Oh," and she goes and digs like underneath it, and like she kicks a fucking like floorboard and like has like a fuck ton of weed.
Yes.
And she's like, just roll another. And you guys exit out the back door. You watch as fully, it's nighttime now. There's beautiful sconces and like lanterns that denote the Silver Spires in various different colors to denote the different districts and such. The ones by the palace have this nice light sky blue. The ones around the noble houses usually have the colors of the noble houses. This one is green. You look into the expanse past the closed gate that you were looking with all the like noble district basically, and you see as there are nobles exiting their houses, walking to the party fashionably late. This place is a lot less populated now, and you would know that you could probably get over the gate, but it would take like some
Isn't there
skill.
an open one?
There is an open one, but it would take you the wrong way. Or not the wrong way, I guess, but you would have to re-enter the palace through the front. That's like the front. The left is like the front path to...
Well, which way did the dude go out?
The front path. Because he's going to the... Like, he's not trying to hide from anybody. So when you were at the sewer grate, basically, like you came from...
Well, all we have to do is just walk in now.
True, you could do that, yeah.
Because I'm invisible. They don't know who you guys are.
Walk in the open gate.
Walk straight up to the entrance.
Yeah.
Oh.
So where you came from was like the front of the Silver Spires, and you guys were heading along the path to go around back through the Noble District.
If we can just walk in. Yeah.
I mean, they won't really recognize you guys.
I have this thing too. I don't know if it counts for this. Rustic hospitality. I can hide among other commoners as long as they don't see you as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that would apply. There maybe not directly at the give me an insight check.
11.
You would assume that maybe like since the people going in at the front gate aren't necessarily commoners.
Because they're like rich and.
But you would once inside be able to blend in with the waitstaff and
okay.
no problem.
He has my sigil.
You do have the royal sigil.
I was gonna say, would they just think I'm a plumber?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you wouldn't stick out, or you would stick out until you were around.
Inside. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, maybe we run the same game that we did at that dude's house, and we lie to them, and we tell them we're plumbers because we smell like shit.
Yes, we manipulate them. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's
tool
time for
used
that.
for good, and maybe sometimes evil.
Yes. Mostly evil.
All right, let's get going.
So you guys are heading back the way you came?
Straight up to the front gate.
Okay.
Front door.
So you head back the way you came, with the arcane turret no longer in sight. And you guys walk past the koi pond, get past the brush into the back of the guardhouse of the Silver Spires, and you just wait for a group of people to walk along, and just tuck behind them, walking into the front of the palace, past the guards, past the prying eyes of some uppity nobles who are looking at your tattered garments and honestly sopping wet fur and and a little robo boy that they've never seen anything like that before. They are looking at you, but you do not sense concern just yet. You are walking, and it's this beautiful scene, especially at night, because the Silver Spires are lit up along them, which you wouldn't normally be able to see far away, but you see all these like beautiful little almost like Chinese lanterns dangling from these like elven scaffoldings and stuff that are on these beautiful it looks like it's definitely like a fucking 10-story building. These are all like 10-story buildings. So you're looking up at this like beautiful, elegant elven architecture, and there are these beautiful marble pillars that you're just passing by that have like moss coiled around them with different guards and lanterns posted evenly throughout. And you reach a stairway. As you're ascending these cobblestone steps, you watch there is a filing line into the soiree where these guards are these Crescent guard, not vigilance, in these beautiful resplendent silver and gold armor that looks a lot like your pursuers, but brighter and mixed with white and lilac accents. They are checking people in to make sure that they are supposed to be here. And you guys are waiting in line. There is...
Can I whisper to them?
Yeah.
All right, guys. They're probably going to take your weapons. You should just let them, because I know where the armory is.
What if we try to fight them?
Glitch, holy fuck. Please, please do not.
I mean, if he,
No, Blint, I will murder you. I will
but here's
stab
the
you in
thing.
the heart
Here's
while
the
you
thing.
sleep.
Here's the thing. Have you seen what he's been doing to Gates lately? I mean, he could imagine if that was like just a person.
I'll just leave. I will leave right now.
Well, you're still invisible.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We won't fight them. We won't fight them.
But if push comes to shove, and I have my club, right?
Yeah, if I have to bust a couple gates open, I
you
will.
hear a sigh. A very loud sigh.
All right, let's just for this once go with Mr. Isaac's plan. He might be onto something.
This time, yes.
You are plumbers.
We were born to plumb.
Yes.
And me, as a side business, bust open gates. But
Yeah.
that's separate.
Yeah.
That's like a hobby.
That's just something we do.
That's like my passion.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just your 9 to 5.
Yeah, this is just our moneymaker.
Gatebuster glitch. So you guys have a plan. And you file through this line. There's a couple nobles in the line and stuff. They're just, just not really paying attention to their surroundings too much. Just kind of fixated about the inside. You hear people talking like, "Oh, who do you think is going to show up tonight?" And
It's like the Met Gala.
it basically is. People are dressed so much nicer than you currently are right now. They are in their drippy fits. Fucking.
I'm having a drippy fit.
I'm throwing a fucking drippy fit, baby. No, they brought out all the stops for this. Like, you can tell Rafe Torman is loved by most of the people here. He's a damn good politician. And we get to maybe like 8 minutes later, you guys file in to the front of the palace. It's these beautiful, sharp-looking golden glass doors where there are two Crescent guards right flanking both sides of the door. They look beefed out. These are some big, beefy boys with some big, beefy halberds. And the one on the left addresses you two, Blint and Glitch, and says, "Halt! What is your purpose here?"
We're a pair of plumbers. We were hired to make sure that nothing goes wrong with the toilets during the party. You can see my friend up here has a royal insignia. We're the royal plumbers.
He's like gripping his like boob to like, because it's like in his. He's just like holding his boob, showing the.
Yes, you can see it's on his right boob.
What are your names?
My name's it's Glitch Plumberman.
Glitch Plumberman?
And I'm Blint Plumberman.
Are you brothers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll
Isaac's
deception
like-
checks for me. Two individual ones. Doing a contest, baby.
I got 19.
So he looks at you both quizzically. He really takes his time with it, looks you up and down. Puzzled. Because there is no way that a man dressed like this received a royal insignia that is real. There is no way. But you're a real plumber, Glitch. So he looks at you and goes, Well, I have both of your names written down. I don't quite trust that you are who you say. And looks at you, Blint. He goes, I know who the real boss is in this situation. And pats you on the back, Glitch.
Yes.
And goes, maybe you want to wear the insignia. Put the pride aside.
Oh yeah, I give it to him to lift his spirits up. He's
Flynn goes and rips like a bunch of like hair comes off and he like sticks it on.
You have a little tattoo underneath
Yeah,
it.
like there's like under his fur there's a fucking like
Mom heart.
yeah, mom heart tattoo. And he's like just crosses them.
It's okay, buddy. You'll get there someday. It sticks to me like a
The little
magnet.
badge is like hair sticking out of it. Still.
And he goes, I will grant you access, but we will need to take you to the crew quarters first to get properly outfitted for the evening.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, these are just my workout clothes.
Also, I will be reprimanding any weapons that you currently have on your person.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine.
And he like nods to the other guy who puts his hands out with this like bag of holding that is like, put your weapons in here. You will be receiving them back as you exit the party.
All right, here you go.
Blint puts just the club in.
You just
I want to give up both, but I just wanted him to. I was just trying to make it funny.
Oh,
I was trying
okay.
to make a giggle.
Because he goes and the javelins.
He puts them in.
You put this big ass club in this tiny bag, and it somehow goes
he
in
just going
perfectly. It like just falls in like it's nothing.
No,
You're whistling.
Like, look in.
And he nods to you, Glitch.
I put my mace and my shield in there.
Fuck yeah. And
We're plumbers with weapons.
Yeah, I was like picturing them in line, and there's like a fucking javelin and a club, but he's also a plumber.
and he
Plumbers.
goes, I will lead you to the crew quarters. Come. And you guys are walking towards this entryway to this beautiful like party room that you notice is just straight up the entrance. They kind of re-outfitted the entrance of the palace with that that elevator in the middle of it. They kind of re-outfitted it with like some strange magic to make it like this beautiful party room where the queen and Oberyn are tasked to sit at the end, back by the stairs that spiral around.
Mm-hmm.
Right past the elevator. There is like this floating magical chandelier, like a couple of them lining this hallway. They lead to various like rooms and other hallways that go around this giant spire. But right now they've kind of blocked it off. A lot of doors are closed that would go to like the kitchen area and such. There is the breakfast nook that is very visible to the right-hand side of the room. For all intents and purposes, they've created a rectangular room for the party to take place in, using some strange form of magic. It reeks of magic around here. And you guys are experiencing that on a very real take as you guys go into what seems like it would be a wall. Like, he takes you maybe like 15 feet straight. Looks like almost like you're going to be paraded through the party. And then at these set of double doors, he turns right, which looks like it looks just like a room where you'd keep your shoes. You know what I mean? It's this little, what the fuck, like mudroom area. And there's like two stone walls with little like torches on them. And he like looks right, like turns like a hard military right, and is just staring at the stone wall. And he goes, "Ready?"
No.
Sure.
He goes, "Come on, it's fun." And he steps through the wall into what Isaac would know is a very familiar area of the Silver Spires, as you see the familiar curvature of the building, these walls in this building, as you're walking down a hallway downstairs to kind of the keep area. And adjacent to the keep is where a lot of the crew quarters are, where a lot of the waitstaff stay. It's this big, long hallway that has this kind of circular atrium where there's a lot of beds and cots and lockers and such. There's some like people sleeping there. You assume they're working the night shift, so they're just about to wake up. There are some people putting on like waiter gear and stuff, about to head out. These like Victorian kind of like multi-buttoned, almost like Tyler the Creator, like Wes Anderson shits. Mm-hmm. And they start exiting past you guys as you walk into the crew quarters. And this guard goes, "All right, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but put on the plumber's garb, and you will be essentially granted free range to walk the maintenance halls as long as you tell them you have the sigil of House Athelion."
All right, thank you very much. You've done us a great service.
Of course.
Good job today.
Good job to you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May the Queen's grace smile upon you.
You have a good one.
May the Queen's grace smile upon you. And he like looks at you like, say it.
May the Queen's grace smile upon you. Mm-hmm.
Good. And he just turns around and walks away.
I didn't like that.
What a weirdo.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys are like standing in front of these lockers that have, you assume, official waitstaff gear.
I open it up and I change into a little plumber's outfit.
You look absolutely adorable.
But Blint's like, is it like a zip or something?
I
Like
was gonna say they're like these they're like buttons. It's like it kind of folds in buttons like almost like a bellhop. Yeah.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
bellhop gear.
Blint's like, it's like straining to hold him in. He's like,
You had to find the biggest size they had, and it still wasn't big enough.
yes, it's like furs like sticking out of like the button areas and
Bugbears have really long arms, so like it's like flood on you. Like
yeah. And
it's like a 3/4 shirt.
He's like T-posed because he can't move.
You can't put your arms down.
Like, he's like, oh, fuck.
I put mine on and I go, look, I'm Italian.
Do we know what Italians are?
Give me roll for
Wait,
Italian.
Why don't Italians exist in this?
Because it's from the America, not Americans.
I know, but it's like elves, bugbears,
Italians.
They should be in there.
Roll for Italian.
Wait, what? For what?
I got a 12.
There's no Italians.
Damn it.
If you all got a nat 20, wait, you want? Does everyone want to roll for Italians? We'll roll for
Wait,
Italians.
what do we?
Just roll a nat 20 and then whatever you roll. If you roll a nat 20, there's Italians.
Make this a long one.
Come on, I want Mario to canonically exist in this world.
Oh, 19.
Damn.
Damn.
Fuck.
How about you, Will?
That's cocked. 7.
Okay, no Italians.
Fuck.
Not yet.
I gotta go.
I can't have this shit. So yeah, you guys are left to figure out the fucking vibe.
We look like the weirdest cosplay of Mario and Luigi right now.
Yeah, we have like little caps on.
Yeah, you guys have cute little caps on your heads.
I'm a little short little fat boy.
Short little
And you're
fat
a tall, gangly
It's
dude.
Wario and Wally.
Yes!
Holy
yeah,
shit!
I'm a
Wah.
gangly weirdo.
Give us a wah. Wow. Holy fuck, that was good.
Wah.
So yeah, Isaac, do you want to give them any words of advice or anything? You're in the crew quarters, which is this little like circular room that is adjacent to the keep, underneath the palace. And what you realize they did is a lot of illusory magic to keep people where they want them.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. Should I lead them? Should I lead the
Yeah,
boys?
You do know where you are.
What are we trying to do again?
You should probably stay
Save
with
the
us.
queen.
We should-
All right, fellas, get dressed quickly. I'll lead you to where we need to go.
Oh, we're dressed already.
All right, let's go.
They turned around like a fucking 80s montage.
I want to take hallways that will inevitably lead us to the fucking elevator, hopefully.
Okay, so the elevator is in the middle of the party right now.
Right, but is there other ways to go around it?
Essentially there is just one staircase, one staircase, one elevator that is in the center of this palace that leads up top.
Mm-hmm.
There are maintenance hallways that go around, but they don't lead upwards. It's built like this for a reason, so you can't just like pull up on the queen when she sleeps. And they've made it even harder because they're trying to lock down the elevator and the only stairway up.
Are there waitstaff uniforms?
Oh yeah, it's all like very similar. Like it's just different different colors.
Put on the waitstaff uniforms, if there is one.
Oh, I didn't even get to cosplay being a plumber.
Yeah, we didn't get the plum.
The plumber one was like a navy blue. The waitstaff is like the lilac and white of the.
I guess it doesn't really matter, honestly. Fuck.
You should.
I need to tell the queen.
You need to figure out what you're doing with your invisibility because taking.
Yeah.
You have like obviously like 30 or 40 more minutes, but that's.
I'm gonna quickly just lead them to the bathroom.
Okay.
a bathroom nearest one?
There's an adjacent bathroom that's like built into the ground.
All right.
Or ground floor, I mean. Sorry.
I'm going to meet you both back here as soon as I'm finished. I'm going to go try and tell the queen. Hopefully sneak up.
You just want us to wait here for you?
Yes.
Should we plumb one of these toilets?
Sure. I mean...
we'll check these toilets out. You go talk to the queen.
All
right.
All right.
You go do that, and we're gonna plumb a toilet, and I bust a door off the toilet.
Yeah, good job, Collection. I start hitting the toilet with something.
Some old guy wakes
I'm
up
punching the toilet.
Hey, what's going on?
Shut up, old man.
Oh, the plumbers are at it again. Goes back to sleep.
I want to make my way towards the ballroom.
Okay, so you walk up the stairs to the keep and the crew quarters along this hallway that you've traversed many a time. It has all the windows for the actual palace and everything where you can like see outside. This is probably where you contemplated some poetry.
Mm-hmm.
It's locked down. The keep just at like torchlight and occasional like waiters passing around as it loops around to the kitchen. Are you trying to loop around to the kitchen and then go through like the because essentially the entire first floor is like an illusory hallway. So you could wrap around to the kitchen, go through the kitchen, and make it out onto the dance floor right in the middle of it. Or you can go where they came from, which is this hallway, like going back where they came from, where you're at this mudroom area right before the double doors to the like party room. And that'll take you like straight from the like start of the ballroom forward.
Fuck it, I'll just go through the kitchen.
All right, so you are dipping. You like take the back way, hanging a left instead of a right where you came from, and you walk maybe like 15 feet as you make it to the kitchen. This kind of like it's this open area. It's like very like old school French kind of kitchen where there's like multiple entrances and stuff. And you see what's her name?
Rizelda.
Yeah, Rizelda. You see Rizelda as she is cooking up a fucking storm. She's making a bunch of entrees, a bunch of meals. She's in her fucking element. She's like flipping shit around and like she's like, "Oh baby, don't worry about it. I've got all the time I need." And she's like kicking people like along like waiters and stuff. She's like, "Come on," and like doing like a little back kick to get them moving. He's like, "We need to."
Is a superstar.
We call it the Rizelda assembly line, baby. Come on. And she has some like unseen servants like helping with tea and shit. It's really cool. But you manage to walk through, and you see like the illusory two-way mirror essentially, where it's like you can see like from this like point of view that there isn't like a stone wall there.
Yeah.
It looks just kind of like a magical shroud. But you can see like faintly into it, and you see announcing Queen Sora Athelion and her son Oberyn. And everyone like gives like a respectful clap. And like there's like Derek playing like a bard tune.
Mm-hmm.
With like another like he has like a small little band that you would recognize as just like people that they would hire in to play like drums and stuff. Like, you know, bongos and shit like that. So there's just like, they're playing like cordial ballroom medieval music, and you know it's not her favorite song. He's off book. He's playing something else that isn't her favorite walk-in.
That piece of shit doesn't even know her favorite song. Stupid blonde fuck.
And, he's like smiling up a storm and everything. And she walks in, like Oberyn like gets her chair for her. She sits down. He sits down next to her. There is always an empty seat for Jezra Athelion, as a point of pride, basically. Like, we don't need him.
Mm-hmm.
And a reminder of what she's done by herself without a fucking loser. And you cross the threshold of the illusory wall, and that is where we will end our episode.
Oof.
Oh my goodness.
Threshold.
Editor's note, I turned off the record button because I was excited about the episode. Right back to you, boys.
Pretend that didn't happen.
I did press the end button. Yeah, thank you for listening. That was like a weird momentum thing.
That was funny.
I did a knee-jerk reaction. Like, okay, it's over. We're
Yeah.
done.
We're freaking finished.
We're freaking finished.
You're like, all right,
We're
get out of my
done.
house.
Outta here.
But has anyone got anything they want to say?
Oh, we love you.
We do love you.
Stay safe.
I'd also like to mention we genuinely love you. Like, please, like, keep trying your absolute hardest and everything. You're not alone, you know. We're right here. We're literally right here. You're listening to me
I'm
talk.
in your house.
I'm in your walls. I'm in your mind. And that's something you can never run from. God bless. Kisses, smooches, little sweet kisses on your little tummy.
Oh my god, man.
Goodness. It's getting steamy in here.
It's getting...
I want to kiss your little hiney and tell you it's special and no one has one like it, you know?
What the fuck?
Your little cheekies. All right, good
I
night.
love that.
Anyway, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter under QuestedPod and YouTube under the same name for more updates.
And
Oh, and also it goes without saying, since like nobody else said it, but we do love you, and I am in your walls.
And on that, we will end episode 6 of Quest.
Wee.
Are you really going to kiss their heinies?
yep. Yeah, that's pretty much.